Well, how y'all doing? It's March 29th. We're 9:38 p.m. Yeah, I'm in a tractor. Not my plan. What could go wrong today did go wrong today. It's just usual BS I fight every year trying to get started doing anything. First off, had to go back to chiropractor, just trying to get the back, making sure it's good shape. I am much better, so that is a plus. Go back again Monday again, just for touch up, just kind of a little touch up and kind of just double check and just kind of another treatment, and hopefully we're good to go for a long time. Well then, we are going to Greenwood, Indiana to get a consultation to do a steroid injection. Did one before. Now we got advised that we should probably look at getting another one. Do not having issues, and then see what they say. So we got to go over there Tuesday night. Wednesday morning's the appointment. This damn thing needs to be quiet. So Wednesday morning's the appointment. Boy, it sounds it'll be wet. It'll be wet anyway, but. Anyway, my day-to-day started that. Had to go to a visitation. A lady that used to babysit for me way back when. Her husband passed away, so kind of killed two birds with one stone. Did all that in one whack. Got me an early lunch and come back. Got a mini ball put into a wagon of 35 XF1s, Extend Flex Asgros. Put them in a wagon and got them ready to go. For that field. Got that done. Went ahead and got the planter filled up. When I got the planter filled up, ready to go, fired everything up, and it would not go. Just kept showing ECU rate degraded, something along that line. I can't tell you. There's so many dang errors was going on. Finally, after 35 minutes, cycling power on and off, like the Pro kept freezing up, even making no sense. Everybody, when I figured this out, everybody was at lunch. So yeah, just one of them things that everything happened at one time. I had this field here is also a quote-unquote high yield field. Gonna be it's be 35 XF1s, a Jag, but majority will be 36 FX4s is going to be. This is a high yield field, so we had extra fertilizer and spread some extra dry ingredients to save money than buying a liquid ingredient through the season. So that is done and out of the way. So they spread that. They spread another farm forest that we're doing the other thing on a much later maturity bean. So they are all spread. Not knowing we will plant them others tomorrow. I don't know. We're going to see what the weather brings. I planted 15 acres yesterday. That took 2.5 hours. More fiasco, more BS. I thought I was done with that. Nope, it just piled on. So came down here, went ahead and got this worked, ready to plant. And I'm like, well, I'll go ditch that 15 acres. The co-op was there getting ready to go spray. I'm like, I'll go ditch it, and it's out of the way. Ditcher's hooked on. Get it all halfway set. Problem solved, done. And I'm like, I'll just walk by the planter, start it up out of curiosity, and see what happens. And it worked. It sat there 2 hours. The tractor had by then done a total shutdown, what it does. Working fine ever since. So I don't get it. The mechanic, when I planted 4 rounds, when he got there, and he said, just could have been this electrical surge, electrical lack of voltage, who knows. And anyway, it's working. Been working. I had 2 acres left in the other field, was doing end rows, and all of a sudden I lost vac 2, just totally lost it. Could not figure out why, couldn't see nothing. Decided to go walk around the side of the planter, and yeah, it wasn't running, and just instantly seen oil flying out of what was a hose that was no longer there. And so I had to run back around to the tractor to get it all shut down. And that was about 4:58 p.m. when everybody is closing. And I didn't go out far enough on that. Again, I'm still adjusting to this on end rows, and I'm not doing a good job. I'm leaving gaps, I think. But anyway, so everybody was closing. So that was frustrating. Posted on Facebook, and a classmate of mine said, "Hey, I made Kozas, bring it in here." We went and had supper with our other part-time help. I mean, that was, I said we'd be there at 5:30, and I think we got there at 6 finally, time we got the hose all off. And yeah, you make a plan, and should have had that field done. I mean, well, that field would have been done this morning. I could have had this worked, and my thought was to kind of get the planter halfway set up here this evening, go eat supper, come back, finish it, and I would have been done. Never had to use my lights. Here we are, 9:45 at night, and I'm trying to get this field done. More or less now, I'm pissed, and I'm proving a point that I can do it. I'm frustrated enough. I've had enough. This is how I get, and I get annoyed, and I'm annoyed and pissed off that somebody else take this luck we have and take it and get away from me, because it is getting old. Hopefully tomorrow we'll lay down the rest of our corn stalks, but if I do plant that other field, it will need work one time. I can go ditch while he's doing that, but then I'm also going to grab some Purple Power out of the shop and just literally obliterate this planter, because I mean I coated the whole backside. It is we'll just say them chains there are well oiled and greased. They are no need for any lack of lubrication anytime soon on them. They are well lubricated. So, but just need to get all the crud washed off of them and just make it look better. At least that's my opinion, before it kind of sticks to it, or whatever you want to say. So that is kind of my whole opinion of that. Kind of get that done. I think I'm going to finish this turn here, and I did it again, I think. Yep, I didn't. Well, maybe yeah. At night it's hard to see. Very hard to see that one where I want to be lifting up at, and I keep missing it. And I keep going quicker. Anyway, but that's where it is. Yeah, I said yesterday tried to plant and just had a mess. 15 acres, 2.5 hours, 2 hours, whatever it was. Yeah, should have been long gone, and worked the field there north of the grain bins that I planted a little bit ago. Worked it, because, well, I planned on working it before basically it was going to be all worked, and would have basically been working a little bit at night, just trying to get it done, and not total darkness, but 1 step forward and 35 steps back is all I can do right now, it seems. So hopefully corn goes quicker. Still know nothing on the Xyway, the guys that were coming. I basically gave up hope they're not coming, because I mean they kind of told me and the seed guy that they want to have it done before a certain time, and I think we're basically there, and we still ain't got a phone call. So rain's big, we're making a phone call, because yeah, we paid for the product, so I'm going to be another year further behind of ever getting there. And yeah, and if I somehow lose acres before that time, I'm going to be a very pissed off customer, and the company will know it, that they screwed me, because I will let them know. And I will post that all over wherever I can to tell them what I think of them, because that is utter crap. That I don't know why they wouldn't, when they're selling the stuff, start putting stuff on. I mean, you got to mount a tank to a planter. You need time to do that, not, oh, hey, we'll be there March 29th. Oh, hey, we're going to plant corn in 2 days. That's not how this stuff works. I mean, I just don't get how some things operate, but whatever. I don't get it. But, and maybe like everything else, they can't get parts. Everything's so stupidly expensive anymore, because I know we bought 2 cylinders for our 34-foot cultivator for our wings, and I like to about croak for how expensive they were. We had them rebuilt, and heck, they're seeping again. I mean, I got one of the main lift cylinders on this is seeping, which it's original. I mean, like Uncle and me said, heck, we don't want to rebuild it. I mean, heck, what we've seen so far, I mean, I don't know, it's just kind of frustrating, and so it's getting some, I mean, this is original cylinders, and the cultivator, I think it is, I mean, and who knows, I mean, maybe the shaft's got a nick in it, I mean, I don't know, I can't answer that honestly, truthfully, I mean, probably does somewhere, I mean, I don't know. Just one thing after another seems like kind of happens here. So I guess that's my quick update. So not sure what tomorrow will bring. I know I gotta get these ditcher put on, get the ditcher put on, get these 3 ditched. If I plant the other one, I gotta get it planted. I'd like to go spray some ditches because it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, warm. Get a lot of ditches sprayed out, get that stuff dying. I mean, 71 degrees. If they can keep the stalks laid down, I can kind of get all that done and out of the way, and it's done. I ain't gonna worry about it later. It's just done. That would make things a whole lot easier and simpler, I think, to me. I mean, that's my opinion. Sprayer won't work this time. I mean, that's just pretty well given. I mean, I had issues with it the other day trying to spray water to rinse the ammonia water out and the antifreeze out of it. And that was another fiasco, and it finally took off. Well, that's my update. So I'm hoping I got some bags here. Wife's got 6 bags in the truck that I'm gonna need. That I'm pretty sure, and I did it again. Got a few bags there, and this should, for what we had extra on there, this should easily do that. No questions asked. We should be good there, so that's where I'll leave this update. So I'll just yak at y'all later and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.